sometimes you just gotta get out of the man cave and appreciate the fall foliage and I just stepped in shit. Okay, that's enough nature for one day. I want technology. What the heck is that? Oh, NaughtyBear. I remember this game. It's a cute little slasher where you maim, terrorize, and murder little teddy bears. Huh, this could be fun. Oh, NaughtyBear, aren't you just the cuddly, soft, stabby, murderous type? This game was published by 505 Games and developed by Artificial Mind and Movement, or now known as Behavior Interactive. And man, do I still remember this awesome trailer for this game. When all the other bears had a party, Naughty was not invited. Naughty then sets off on an adventure to punish and terrorize all the mean little teddies, wrecking their party, sabotaging their boat, burning things, and brutally slaughtering them all. That was only the beginning. Then all of a sudden, you see robotic bears marching around, the police coming on call, and then ninjas? There are ninja bears? Followed by plenty of mayhem, senseless violence, and then zombies. They have zombies too, and then more violence and lots of murder, and then aliens. This game looked like an epic adventure of murder, survival, paranormal activity, and revenge. This game looked pretty cool, and then I played it.
Who's this? Oh look, it's NaughtyBear.
I think the better question here is, who are you? So, for some reason, Naughty has an English accented gent speaking in his head.
They're waiting for something.
And this narrator just can't seem to stop at any sentence.
I wonder what's inside it. It's a birthday cake. It looks like they're going to have a magnificent birthday party for Daddles.
Or
Look at all those
is that
presents.
just me? Alright, it appears we have 7 episodes and 5 missions per episode.
And after you went to all that trouble to make a present, if I were you, I would throw that present in the fire and go and do something about all this nonsense.
Okay, so our objective is to kill all the bears and let none of them live to tell the tale. To start off, the game takes place on Perfection Island, a beautiful, fun island inhabited by NaughtyBear, who you are, and the other Care Bears. Perfection Island is so peaceful that the island is littered with traps and weapons all over the island. For such a nice paradise island, it sure has a lot of randomly placed items of destruction and murder for some odd reason. So yeah, this is how you acquire all your weapons, which are laying on the ground all throughout the map. Amongst the various weapons to bludgeon, slice, and stab with, there are also traps that keep the bears from escaping or just doing actions you really don't want them to do. Also, if you manage to sneak up on an unsuspecting bear, you can use seemingly non-dangerous objects to horrifically end the bear. But I do gotta say, these kills are very satisfying. For the most part. Tearing apart these bears is just so hilariously funny. But after a short while, it gets a little stale because each weapon and item only has one murder animation. And it can get a little boring after a while. Every time you finish off a bear with an animated kill, you are given a murder pun in association with the item that you used.
Awesome electrocution! Great nullification!
They're worth a chuckle at least the first few times, but after a while, they just seem so lackluster.
Nautical!
So, after you get used to the controls and find out what each weapon has to offer you, you try strategically setting traps and trying to catch the bears whether they're blissfully unaware of your presence or not. Even once they become aware of you, this opens up a new horizon of items that you can use to kill them with that they otherwise wouldn't be using. Like for instance, if they're using the phone to call for the police, you can take that phone and cram it right down their throats. But speaking of that, that's actually one thing this game did okay on. The AI. Or the most part. The bears actually appropriately react to what's going on. The bears around you will become suspicious to noises that you make, or anything that you might tamper with. The bears will try to repair those objects if you break them, and bears who are not suspicious of surroundings will react to a worried or troubled bear, or come to the aid of a bear if he's in a trap. And with enough torture, bears will equip themselves with a weapon, even they'll rally other bears and give orders, which I never truly understood how that affected the bears' tactics. And also call for help like I mentioned earlier, or even try to escape. So actually, due to all that, you gotta change up your strategy quite constantly. Once the bears become more aware of you, using the same scare tactics repeatedly will not scare the bears so easily, so you won't earn much points that way. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this game has a point multiplier system which gives you points, obviously, and the more you rack up, the higher you will rank. In all honesty, I could seriously care less about the score. But it actually turns out you need points to earn trophies, which unlock the next levels. You see that little trophy there and the red number as well? Well, you need to rank high enough scores in missions to earn certain trophy types needed to unlock the next challenge. So, points are kind of important. Important like to continue the game important. This game's trophy unlock system is really just only used as filler to pad out the game.
Total defluffication! You defluff them all!
Alright, I beat the first level after all that. That'll teach them for not inviting me to their party.
You did it!
Alright, let's start mission 1-2. Whoa. I'm in the same level, and the objectives have barely changed. The bears are even alive again. Oh, so I guess you're telling me that missions per each episode are just different scenarios to kill the bears. I suppose that makes sense, but that only leaves 7 real story missions. That's very short for a game. Alright, so since 1-3 is just a different scenario, let's just move on to episode 2 then, and continue the storyline. Alright, so in episode 2, it's named Top Teddy, where Chubby Bear is running to become mayor of the island. And for his campaign that no one else seems to be running in, he still has a campaign promise that if you vote for him, he'll kill NaughtyBear. Well, I guess after last episode's mass genocide of teddy bears, I could see what... Wait, what? The other bears are alive? But I just got through defluffing them all last episode. I could understand why they're alive in mission 1-2, but it's just a different scenario of the same mission. But now the same bears are around for the next episode? Oh, so that means that each episode is non-canonical to the last one. So that means that the trailer that showed an epic adventure was just clips mashed together from separate episodes. This is literally what killed the game for me. And I stopped playing. The promise of a fun and epic story was ruined and lost in non-canonical episodes. NaughtyBear is not a terrible game. The idea of playing Manhunt with a couple asshole Care Bears is a great idea, and it's actually funny on paper. But there's a lot of wasted potential here, and I don't think it was worth a $60 launch. Like, I paid for. This game should have just been an Xbox Live Arcade game or a PSN store game for like $20, not a full retail $60 game price. It's a fun game and has different game modes to keep you going, but as a full, it just lacks substance. It could have been a much better game if given all the right elements, and the elements that it does right, like the AI, is not terrible. Actually, it's fairly decent and keeps you on the edge, but not completely frustrated. It just doesn't have that replayability that'll keep bringing you back for more. And my only wish is that the story mode was more canonical from episode to episode. The trailer for this game just shows the wasted potential here, and rewatching the trailer for this game still gives me the chills for when I first watched it, because it looks like an epic adventure leading into an awesome game. But instead you get non-canonical story and an island in itself that is only made up of 4 zones that only changes slightly in each level design from episode to episode, rather than just making new levels. Oh my god, you're adorable! How did you get in here, little guy? What you doing here? Whoa, that is terrifying. I'm gonna go now. Take a seat.
Good work, gang. We captured the ghoul.
Like zoinks, Fred. Technically, that was better than our trap.
You ever wonder what happens to Daphne and Falmo, Shaggy? I will put you there. And the dog. Don't fear monsters. Fear me.
Uh-oh, zoinks, he's gone.
Well, I mean, we probably should have constrained him, you know, tied him up with some rope or put a barrel over him. Well, anyways, to the Mystery Machine, gang.
Hello everyone, did you like that video? Well, I sure hope you did. If you did, you might want to consider clicking that little subscribe button right up there. Yeah, that'd be really awesome of you. But if you want to check out our other videos, I got BionicZack over here. He talks about Pajama Sam for a little bit, and it's pretty good. You should give a click. And I also got some other videos down here too if you want to check them out. Dragon Ball, I believe I'm going to put down here, and you click that, get to our Dragon Ball Week video, and I believe I have another video down here about Zack's Chibi Robo's first impressions video. So yeah, get clicking.